today I am coming from the Travelodge ExCeL. Basically the Travelodge closest to the ExCeL. As you can see, I have already trashed my room. It doesn't take long. And this is my view out the window this morning. Oh, aeroplane coming in. I've seen somebody in a canoe as well rowing across there. So it looks fairly sunny, but I know it's going to be freezing. I have to be over at the ExCeL for 8:30 this morning for the judges meeting. I've no idea where I'm going. I've never been to the London CI before. I've only ever done Manchester and Birmingham, so I'm going to set off early to find out where I'm going. Well, that was easier than I thought. I just walked under a little railway or a bridge, walked past by the Doubletree Hilton, and then I found the ExCeL. So there it is. You're looking for that big yellow spiral, and it says ExCeL London on it. Nice day today, a little cold, so now I've just got to find the room that we got to go in. So this is our judging room for the weekend. We've got a couple of judges already here. Hi!
Hi!
Look at that amazing view though.
Thank you.
Looking lovely. This is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. We've got a few planes going past as well. all the judging done today. We get to put all the little tent cards out tomorrow so everyone finds out what they've got. It never gets old seeing people walk up to the pieces and finding out what they've got. So no doubt I will film that tomorrow. I'm just back at the Travelodge and I'm going out to find tea. I caught an Uber on the way in and I spotted a double-decker bus that sells pizzas. Can't go wrong with a pizza. So I'm gonna head down and see if I can find it. Oh, am I tired this morning. The pizza bus was amazing. I went there with Vicky and Lindsay, Yellow Bee and Sugar Whiz, and I had a veggie pizza. Didn't get in till about 10 o'clock and I feel hungover and didn't drink anything. Just had water. So I have to check out this morning. It's feedback day. Everybody dreads feedback day, I think. You don't know if you're going to get somebody who's really angry about what you've awarded them, so fingers crossed everybody's nice. I've just got to pack the rest of my case up, drag that over to the Excel with me and hopefully put it in the judge's room. So I don't know what I'll get filmed today, but if I manage to film anything, I will try.
Oh, will you? Oh, you've made my life. Guys, hot water and plastic spoons don't mix.
I'm back home again. I could hardly film anything from my journey home. How on earth do you do it? The London Underground, the Overground, all those brightly coloured maps do not make sense. I know if there's anybody from London who travels in London quite often, always says it's easy, and it's not. So I travelled home with the lovely Suzanne Thorpe, who I thought knew what she was doing. She sounded like she knew exactly where to go. So we had a look at the map and we thought, oh well, that line joins there, so we need to get off there and get on another one. Luckily, she asked the nice lady before we got on the train, otherwise we would have got on the wrong one. We told her our plans of what we were going to do, and she just looked at us as if we were mental. She went, no, you want to catch this and then get off here and then get the Jubilee line and get the Northern line to London Euston. So I was leaving this completely up to Suzanne because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I caught an Uber on the way in, but seeing as Suzanne was going, that woman is lovely yet crazy. Like, we got off one train and we needed to change over into another one, and as we got down the steps there were two trains, one platform here and one platform here, and both trains were in, and she just jumped on one. I was like, Suzanne, how do you know this is the one? She was like, I just feel like it's the right one. She didn't even read any signs, she just jumped on it and I followed her. Luckily it was the right one. I don't know how she did it. And she actually got us all the way to London Euston, but it was manic. The underground was so busy. I mean, I understand that you're not supposed to stop and you're supposed to walk, but we were pulling massive bags and we needed to stop, so it's like, get off, try and worm your way to the wall to be able to stop. It was just insane. But the great thing is, you can tap your card at the start and the end of the journey and it charges you how much it would, so you don't have to work it all out beforehand. And I got home and realised it had only charged me £2.80. £2.80 for the entire trip between the London XL and London Euston, which is about a 45-minute drive away. So that was a huge bonus. It was just an absolute crazy trip, sweating buckets. And then Suzanne decides to tell me that she once took her friend for a walk and ended up on the motorway. She has this very reassuring voice. I just followed along behind her. But no, it was great. So thank you to Suzanne for that. We parted ways at Manchester Piccadilly and then she went home on another train. So yeah, as for the show, this is what came best in show. I spotted this on the Thursday and just thought it was absolutely amazing. What I loved more about this piece than anything else is that I hadn't seen anything like it before. I mean, yeah, everybody's seen like the busts and characters and things like that, but the concept of this little girl, she sat there in her tights and she had a hole in her tights and her toe was poking through. She was sat there with a spell book and had seemingly turned her cat into a catfish. And the cat did not look happy about it. But it was such a unique piece that I hadn't seen before. And not only that, but if you crouched down and looked inside her mouth, you could actually see all her back teeth as well. It wasn't just like, oh, you could only see the front teeth and the rest was black inside. You could actually see her back teeth. It was amazing. So congratulations on winning Best in Show. It was very much deserved. And we also had a new head judge this time. So David took on the role of head judge. He did such an amazing job. I mean, you who watch my vlogs, you will know how much I love organisation, and he had tables and sheets and post-it notes all over the wall. So we all knew where we should be, why we were there, pictures and names of all the judges. I were just in organisation heaven. He did such a good job. And with it being Cake International on tour, meaning that it was a little bit smaller, I actually really enjoyed it because everything was just a little less stressful. There were a few less pieces to judge. Like, there was less of a rush to get things done, so it was really nice. It was a nice paced show. So yeah, I would just like to thank everybody at Cake International for coming and saying hello. Fellow judges, trainee judges, exhibitors, entrants, people who had just come to look at the show, organisers of the show. I had lots of fun and now I am ready for November. And everybody who were thinking about entering, get entering. I will see you in November with that piece. Bye guys.